Manny Pacquiao's latest return to the ring reminded the world why he is considered one of boxing's all-time greats. The Filipino legend, now in the twilight of his storied career, put on a clinic against his opponent in a bout that saw skill, strategy, and sheer willpower on full display. From the opening bell, it was clear that Pacquiao was in total control, dictating the pace and tempo of the fight with a precision that few could match. His footwork, lightning-fast combinations, and tactical acumen made it seem as if he was reliving his prime, even though years had passed since many fans last saw him compete at this level. The fight began with cautious probing from both sides, but it didn't take long for Pacquiao to assert dominance. He measured distance expertly, landing crisp jabs to the head and body while consistently slipping his opponent's counters. Early on, the challenger attempted to find rhythm, throwing wild hooks and overcommitted uppercuts, but Pacquiao's defensive skills neutralized every effort. Within the first 2 rounds, it became apparent that the fight was tilting decisively in Pacquiao's favor. Each punch was thrown with intent, and his combinations flowed seamlessly, punishing his opponent's missteps and exposing vulnerabilities in the challenger's defense. As the middle rounds progressed, Pacquiao's experience shone through. He exploited angles, moved fluidly around the ring, and delivered combinations that were both unpredictable and devastating. One particularly memorable exchange saw Pacquiao trap his opponent against the ropes, delivering a flurry of punches that forced the referee to step in briefly to ensure the fighter's safety. Even in these moments, Pacquiao displayed remarkable control, never allowing emotion to cloud his judgment. He understood that a masterful stoppage required both patience and timing, and he executed it perfectly. The fight reached its turning point in the later rounds. Pacquiao, sensing the perfect opportunity, launched a series of precise, punishing combinations that left his rival staggering. His punches were clean, fast, and brutally effective, exploiting openings that only a fighter of his caliber could detect. The challenger tried to mount resistance, but it was clear that the tide had turned irreversibly. Within moments, the referee intervened, stopping the fight as the opponent was unable to adequately defend himself. It was a stoppage befitting a master, a demonstration of skill and timing that reinforced Pacquiao's legendary status. An unusual but striking moment occurred during the bout when the opponent's wife left ringside early. Though the reasons were never publicly clarified, her departure added an unexpected emotional dimension to the fight. Some observers speculated that the intensity and brutality of the match may have been too much to watch, highlighting just how one-sided the contest had become. It underscored the reality that Pacquiao's dominance was absolute, leaving little room for his opponent to mount any meaningful challenge. From the opening bell to the final stoppage, Pacquiao exhibited a masterclass in boxing technique. His timing, accuracy, and strategic execution reminded fans and critics alike why he is celebrated as one of the sport's greatest. Despite being in the later stages of his career, his movement and punch selection were sharp, and his ability to read his opponent allowed him to control the fight entirely. Every punch was a statement, and every combination demonstrated his understanding of the sport at the highest level. The aftermath of the fight was a mixture of celebration and reflection. Pacquiao's performance reinforced his reputation as a consummate professional and a true icon of boxing. For his opponent, it was a harsh, but instructive lesson in the level of skill required to compete with a legend. Analysts praised the fight as an example of how experience and tactical intelligence can overcome physical attributes, with Pacquiao's mastery of the ring serving as the defining factor. Beyond the technical brilliance, the fight carried an emotional resonance. The departure of the opponent's spouse during the match was a poignant reminder of the human element in boxing. Each fight is not just a physical contest but a test of nerves, courage, and endurance. Pacquiao, calm and composed throughout, displayed both the heart and mind of a true champion. As the crowd erupted at the final bell, the atmosphere was electric. Pacquiao's fists had dictated the narrative, his strategy had dictated the flow, and his will had dictated the outcome. It was a victory that reflected not only skill but also preparation, discipline, and experience. The fight served as a powerful reminder of Pacquiao's enduring legacy, proving that even in the later stages of a career, a fighter of his caliber can deliver unforgettable performances. In conclusion, the bout was a testament to Manny Pacquiao's unparalleled skill and mastery of boxing. From start to finish, he controlled the fight with precision, patience, and power, culminating in a stoppage that left no doubt as to his dominance. The early departure of the opponent's spouse added a human touch to an otherwise technical exhibition, highlighting the intensity and impact of the match. For fans, the fight was a thrilling reminder of why Pacquiao is celebrated as one of the greatest pugilists of all time. His performance proved that greatness in boxing is not just about strength or speed, it's about intelligence, timing, and heart. Manny Pacquiao, once again, proved he possesses all three in abundance, delivering a performance that will be remembered long after the final bell.